Okay, I guess we're on.
It's the Sini-Gang with Boogie.
And Sterno Supernova.
What's going on there, Sterno?
Same old, same old. How about you?
So, if I don't know, if let's see, we just celebrated St. Patrick's Day,
Yeah,
an Irish holiday.
yeah. Did you wear green all day?
I wore green 3 separate days because St. Patrick's Day fell on a Thursday this year.
Yeah.
So I went to one St. Patrick's Day the weekend before, one St. Patrick's Day party the weekend before St. Patrick's Day.
Right.
Went to a whole bunch of festivities the actual day of St. Patrick's Day.
Yeah.
And then another party the weekend after St. Patrick's Day. So
yeah, okay.
Because no, you know, when the holiday, well, it's not even when St. Patrick's Day falls in the middle of the week,
it's weird.
Yeah, everyone wants to do something.
Yeah.
Before, after, and during. So I did something before, after, and during, which I guess added up to a lot of drinking and drinking.
A lot of green beer. Did you drink?
I was with a friend of mine who we went to this the last party we went to. He says no more green beer. Because everything coming out of him is now green.
That's a lot of green beer.
So yeah, we did a lot. Let's just say that we did a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah. In fact, that was over with too. Over it. I mean, green beer is nothing but just
food coloring
inside the cheapest beer they have. They take the cheapest beer they sell, add a little food coloring, and make it green, and jack up the price.
You mean it's not special beer just for St. Patrick's Day? Oh my gosh! This whole time, I thought it tasted better and everything.
So yeah, and of course, I am not Irish.
What?
I don't think there's any. I think I've never actually gone through my family lineage.
You didn't take the genetic test and tell you like you're like 10% Irish? You didn't know?
I'm almost positive though. If we follow my family tree, I won't find any Irish people.
Yeah, me too.
In my blood.
I'm pretty sure it's going to be like indigenous Filipino, Spanish, Chinese, Japanese, and that's probably it. I mean, I'd be surprised if there's anything else in my family tree. I think it would be a waste of money for me.
That's why I've never done it.
Yeah, it's like, what's the point?
So yeah. So I was thinking, if I celebrate, I'm sure there are other Filipinos like me. In fact, not just Filipinos. People around the world are celebrating St. Patrick's Day, and they aren't even Irish.
Yes.
That is an Irish holiday, right?
Well, yeah. That's not even, is that a question?
And also, like Cinco de Mayo, we celebrate Cinco de Mayo. That's a Mexican, right?
Yeah.
Holiday?
Isn't that Mexican independence or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, something like that.
I want everyone to celebrate a Filipino holiday. Like the way we celebrate St. Patrick's Day or Cinco de Mayo or whatever else we could think of that's not our culture, but we celebrate like it's ours.
Yeah.
I can't think of any other right now off the top of my head.
I don't know. Nothing's coming to mind either.
But why not make a Filipino one that everyone can celebrate around the world?
Like June 12th? You want to do that?
Sure.
Like, what is that? What is 12 in Tagalog? Is it, like, you know, how do you say Cinco de Mayo? If you say it in Tagalog, what would it be?
They say June 12th.
not broken, not Taglish. I'm talking about, is it, Doce? No, that's not right.
Well, you can't count to 12 in Tagalog.
No, I forgot how.
I challenge you to count to 12
I just said
in Tagalog.
I just said I can't do it.
Oh,
so.
my goodness.
Anim.
Pito. Walo.
I lost.
Siyam. Sampu.
Okay.
Oh my goodness!
I'm sorry, I forgot. I used to know a long time ago, but
you should know it forever. It's not something you should forget.
I forgot. I know it's not something I should forget.
Oh my god!
But I did forget, and I know that's just a bad thing on me. I know. I should remember it. I know. I don't. So what is 12 again?
So we have. Let's start with 0. They say zero or voila.
Well, I mean,
0.
Yeah. Okay.
Isa, dalawa,
tatlo,
apat,
lima,
anim, pito, walo. Siam, Sampu. Then you go labing isa,
Oh.
labing dalawa,
Oh, okay.
labing tatlo. You get it?
Yeah.
Labing apat,
I forgot.
labing anim, labing pito, labing walo, labing siyam,
Okay.
which is 19. And then dalawang pu.
Okay.
It gets long. Dalawang pu isa. Dalawang pu.
Really?
Dalawa.
That's gotta be hard counting like all the way to like 30 or 40. Or
Well, if that's your native tongue, it rolls off your tongue.
Yeah, I guess so.
But then it gets crazier, and I don't actually can't do up to 100. I can't remember. Tatlumpu is 30. 40 would be apat napu. It's yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
I think I stopped at 5, so don't look at me.
Labing dalawa is what you're looking for.
Okay.
12.
Doesn't quite roll off the tongue as like Cinco de Mayo.
Labing dalawa. Make it roll off your tongue.
Okay, I'm just trying to see how we would make it, like Cinco de Mayo.
Labing dalawa.
Labing dalawa. So you want to drink on June 12th?
Well, what else are we going to do?
I don't know. We've been talking about drinking holiday, so you want to make it a drinking holiday?
We drink on Cinco de Mayo. We drink on St. Patrick's Day.
Well, what do you want to do instead? Like,
yeah, we'll do that. I mean, we do
lumpia. Just
you wear green on St. Patrick's Day.
Okay.
We eat Mexican food on Cinco de Mayo.
Yeah, we don't dress up for that though. I don't. Do we? No. We don't dress up.
I have seen people dress
not
up.
Politically correctly.
Yeah, and I don't know if we should.
My mom even called me out like, "Why are you wearing that big mustache thing?" I'm like, "I thought it was cool."
It's funny.
She's like, "That's kind of offensive." I'm like, "Really? Okay, fine." What would it be for Dalawang? What?
Oh my god! You should be saying this because
I know
when you say it, you learn it. You haven't even said it yet.
Say it again, so I'm trying to repeat after you. Say it again.
Dalawang po.
Dalawang po. Okay, dalawang po. Okay, I'm still learning it. Okay. Dalawang po. So what should you dress up as? What would you wear?
That's funny.
Oh, you suck. See, you must be. Oh crap. Was it lima? No.
Labing dalawa.
Labing dalawa. Okay, labing. Okay. Okay, gotcha.
Like I'm
loving. I'm loving two people.
Dalawa.
Labing dalawa. Labing dalawa. Okay,
I guess what we should do on our holiday then? Labing dalawa.
That would be. Oh wow, that would be a holiday. No doubt. Man, that's
Virginia is for lovers.
Labing dalawa.
Virginia is for labing.
Mm-hmm.
Dalawa.
So what, we all have to drink some San Miguel or something, or I don't know.
What's one thing that you think is like when someone does something, you're like, man, that's Filipino right there. Pointing with your lips.
That's a weird. Yeah, pointing with your lips. That's one thing.
Yeah, that's a Filipino thing.
It's over there. Yeah. What else is Filipino?
I don't know.
I'm just talking to myself. Again, I think arriving late is like a Hispanic thing that we picked up. What else?
That's everybody thing.
Well, no. Like I said, if I have a party where it's going to be mainly Caucasians, I have to be there on time. That's like a thing. So
you ever heard of CPT? I guess not. When you and your sheltered life.
No, what is that?
Color people time.
Oh,
just what other people say. Like,
I didn't
CPT time.
I didn't know that one. I really didn't know that one.
I know because you're very.
Yeah, I know. It's like my sheltered life.
Yeah, you can't even count to 5 or 10.
No, not the Filipino. Nope, not Tagalog.
I don't know. I mean, you can always go to the foods. You can always eat.
Mm-hmm.
You can always eat.
Karaoke or line dancing? Would you want to do that? Or that's just too stereotypical. I mean, we are going for stereotypical, so I guess that works, right?
Yeah, we're looking for a good stereotype.
Well,
and a lot of things.
Well, is drinking is not a really good stereotype for the Irish. So I mean, that doesn't really work as far as upping their prestige level. Let's be Irish and drink a lot. As long as the beer is green, it's okay.
Yeah, why don't we like wear yellow or something?
Yellow?
I don't know. It's a national color, isn't it? What's our national colors?
Well, I mean, if you
Red, white, blue, yellow.
Yeah, but it's like.
And you, what?
I wanted to pick, the reason
out
why,
of those colors, which one would you pick as to be a color to wear?
I don't know. I would
red,
think,
blue,
maybe
maybe
all of them. I don't know. Maybe just...
Then we'd be American with yellow on it. I mean, United States flag with yellow splashed on it.
But that's the flag. I mean, I don't know. When I hear yellow, I think of the racial, thing.
Well, look at the Irish flag.
Yeah,
it's green, white.
You don't remember saying, look at those green people. I mean, I'm saying when I hear yellow people, I think of.
I'm not saying we call people yellow.
No, I'm saying, but that's why when you say we're wearing yellow, I'm like, it's kind of playing into that in my mind. But maybe I'm oversensitive.
You are.
Okay, I'm sheltered and oversensitive. That's what we're piling on the descriptors for me.
I mean, when I see if you wear yellow,
yeah,
it stands out, I would say.
Yeah, that's true. No one else is there any other yellow holidays? I don't think so.
I don't know.
Nope. I can't think of one. So yeah, that would be ours. We would pretty much claim that if we did that.
I mean, it's sort of copying an Irish thing, wearing green. I don't even know where that comes from.
What do you mean?
Where does wearing green on St. Patrick's Day come from? I mean, I don't know.
I mean, it's on, like you said, it's under flag, and I don't know. The Emerald, they call them the Emerald Isles, so I guess that kind of works with that too. I don't know if that came first or I don't know. I'm not sure. I never really researched my non-Irish roots, so can't really speak on that one.
Yeah, I celebrated it 3 times this week.
You just want an excuse to drink. I mean, come on. It could be like, I don't know. It could be like a holiday in Ghana or something. As long as you can drink, you would do it.
I know.
They get like, oh, I want to support my Irish brothers and sisters, whatever.
Yeah, but if I'm looking for a reason to drink, I would like to have a good reason, as like in a Filipino holiday.
Okay, like I said, okay, we'll do it. We got labing dalawa, we got wearing yellow, and I don't know what else we would do.
We would feast.
Okay, that would be good. We do that well.
I don't know. I mean, egg rolls is too easy, but I guess it would be the easy. What you would go for the easy thing.
Mm-hmm.
You wouldn't go for something that's like hard to get, like lechon.
Oh yeah,
you would have to go with something easy that everyone can have, everyone can eat.
Yeah,
like on Cinco de Mayo, everyone goes for burritos or tacos.
That's true. Yeah,
I mean, it's not like I can say, hey, everyone, let's get some siopao. And we got like, man, where can we get some siopao? You know what I'm saying?
Besides, I can only eat like one siopao or two at the most before I get.
That's all you need. But
I'm just saying, like with lumpia, you can kind of eat them all. If you don't gorge yourself, you can eat a bunch of them in one night. So siopao is like 1 or 2 and you're done.
I actually ended up eating tacos on St. Patrick's Day because, well, one thing, I'm not a big. Well, I do like corned beef. What's your St. Patrick's Day meal?
Corned beef and cabbage.
Corned beef and cabbage. Can't stand cabbage.
Really?
I don't like cabbage at all.
You don't like it in your pancit?
Nah.
Oh, I like cabbage.
I don't like cabbage. I did have some. Oh no, I think that was lettuce. I was like, there's cabbage in my taco, but I think it was lettuce.
Yeah, probably. I don't think they put cabbage. Well,
some places.
Yeah, as soon as I said I knew I was wrong. Yeah.
I had something called naga. Is that lettuce or cabbage?
Oh, I don't know. I've heard of it. I don't even know what naga is.
Let me see. I'm looking it up now. Naga vegetable is it's from Thailand.
Definitely an Irish thing to have. You went all the way to Thailand.
I know.
Dang.
It's like a green lettuce or cabbage. I don't know. It was in my taco. Naga. I don't know. But yeah, that was in my taco. But yeah, the thing is, on St. Patrick's Day, I went to a bar.
Yeah.
They're actually getting to the bar. It was traffic because the road was closed, and it was closed because they were doing utility work on one of the lines, which I thought power line or something was down. So they closed the road off in front of the bar. So I had to go all creative and get through the neighborhood and everything. I get to the bar, and they're like, "Yo, our internet is down. We can't take credit cards.
Ooh.
And I was hungry. I look at my wallet. I got $7. I tell the bartender, "What can I get for $7?" And she's like, "You can get one beer." I said, "Okay, give me that one beer. Let me just do my thing, and then I'll go somewhere else," which I did. And all the other places I tried to go to, sort of crowded.
Right.
And the Mexican place wasn't as crowded.
On St. Patrick's Day? Imagine that. Whoa. Blows your mind, doesn't it?
But it was one of the best tacos I ever had. Let me say that.
Can you say the name of the restaurant?
Jesse's Taco Bar.
Okay.
A lot of people in the area sort of know Jesse's Taqueria. This is the spin-off offshoot place. Jesse's Taco Bar.
Okay.
But yeah, I had taco. That taco was so good. I don't even know how it's so good. I mean, you think of taco, you think of just beef and shell.
Maybe the Naga that really made it. I don't know.
Yeah, that was actually at another place.
Oh, okay.
Oh man, but so yeah, we got egg rolls to eat. I mean, I had bangers. What's bangers and mash? That's sausage and
potatoes, right?
Potatoes, right? Yeah,
I think it's potatoes.
That's an Irish thing.
Like mashed potatoes. Okay, sure. We can do sisig.
See, that's another thing though. That's not a really big dish.
Why not? But we're setting up the holiday. We can.
Yeah, but we're in an area that's easy to get that stuff. No. Let's talk about if we were in Florida.
Okay.
Could we, or even like a South Carolina?
They have barbecue. They have. They can just make it. South Carolina has barbecue, right? So they have pig. We can tell them how to make it. I mean, post a recipe, and they can join in the Labing Dalawa festivities.
I'm just saying.
Okay.
Egg rolls is an easy thing to get, no matter where you go. I mean, it's not easy, but it's probably more accessible than anything. Sisig is really a specific dish.
Okay.
Even in this area, it's hard to get, right? I can maybe name 5 restaurants in this area out of 7 cities.
I get your point.
That actually sell sisig.
Right. Okay. Well, then what? Like adobo? People make adobo for
No, but I'm trying to think of something that would be
bar food, kind of like portable-ish, or corned beef and cabbage isn't that portable. Unless you put it in a taco or something.
That's how I ate it. When that last party I went to, I had a corned beef taco. I did.
Really?
And it was good as hell. That's the one with naga in it.
Oh, okay. Instead of regular cabbage, yeah, naga. Okay.
Yeah. Which I still don't know if it's cabbage or lettuce.
Oh.
It was wasabi naga, which is even totally different.
Wasabi.
It was.
At least it's green, so I guess that works. I guess.
It was spicy. But I'm trying to think if that's something that's more universally available. Yeah, because you think corned beef, you throw it in a taco, anyone can do that.
Right.
So, what's a Filipino thing I could throw into a taco or anything, or anyone can have at any time? I mean, it's not like longanisa is available everywhere, right? Or tocino.
Yeah.
I mean, rice.
Yeah, right. I know that's everybody. That's Asian. Yeah.
Too easy.
I mean, what is other Filipino dishes? I mean, we just lumpia, like you said, we have that squared away, but
lumpia is gonna have to be it because I can't think of anything else that.
Yeah,
I mean you can ube anything, but that's
pandesal. I don't know. That's not universally available either. So, yeah.
Yeah, pandesal and egg rolls. I think is the way to go.
Okay, that works.
I mean, I would like ensamada, but that's also not. I don't know, spam. Spam's a Filipino thing.
Is it? I mean, I know
it's a Hawaiian thing.
Yeah, I know. I was gonna say it's more Hawaiian.
Also
when I hear spam, I grew up with spam, but I think more Hawaiian now because the Hawaiian seems like they claimed it almost to me. I don't know.
I mean, corned beef is a lot of Filipino stuff too.
Yeah, well, that's not the corned beef that you get on St. Patrick's Day. That's the corned beef you get out of like a Hormel can or something, or
palm.
Sorry.
if you're Filipino.
Yes, I know. So, yeah.
Corned beef is crazy. I used to grow up eating a lot of corned beef, the canned corned beef.
Yeah, me too. Absolutely.
Because it was cheap. It was like 99 cents a can.
Heck yeah.
I eat it all the time.
I got a whole stack of it in my kitchen right now.
Really? Because corned beef, I don't eat that much anymore. Because it's like $5 a can.
My parents gave me a bunch of it. I wouldn't buy it myself.
Because I know I eat it only on special occasions now.
Yeah, I'm saving it. Honestly, I'm not going to eat it like
it's $5 a can.
I can't really eat it every day anymore. It's kind of bad for you if you eat it all the time. So, yeah.
Palm corned beef is like $8 a can.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, I'm talking about the Hormel one. That's what I have in my kitchen.
It's crazy. I mean, I sort of miss corned beef now because I don't buy it every week.
So easy to prepare too. Yum. So yeah, so we got it. Lumpia and pandesal, and if you go up a little higher, get some lechon if you're gonna go to the next level, I guess.
And wear yellow.
And wear yellow.
Right?
Yeah, sure. We've got to make this movement, take off. We got to really push on it. We got some time. You want to do it this year?
No.
Okay. Give it a year so we can really get some momentum behind it.
Yeah.
You're losing steam already. We barely got the ground rules in place, and you've already lost steam on this whole thing. That's how the movement dies. With the
See, the thing is, we need a story. We need to create a fake story.
Why do we need a fake story? I mean,
to garnish interest.
Well, I mean, like St. Patrick's Day, we got St. Patrick driving out the snakes from Ireland, and Cinco de Mayo, Mexican independence, right? So, and we Filipino Independence Day. Why do we need to add a story? That's what I'm saying. I mean, what's
so we can tell all the kids on this day about the hero known as
Aguinaldo? You want to do that? I'm okay with that. You want to do that? We can go with that.
Like how Columbus Day is a big, false story.
You want to make up something false, even though we have a pretty good realistic story we could tell?
Well, is it good enough to garner interest?
Well, we haven't even tried to embellish it yet. We can embellish it,
Yeah, throw a blue ox in there, kind of thing.
A blue Carabao.
Blue Carabao.
All right, yeah, you're right. We do need to have some time to kind of add some, flesh out the whole thing, make it a little more, I don't know, more palatable, more enticing for people to join in. So yeah, okay. Well, so 2017, we're gonna do our first Labing Dalawa celebration.
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying it now, so be ready. Get your Labing Dalawa decorations, whatever that's gonna be, prepared. What would that be?
Straw hats.
You look like the Hawaiian Punch guy. I don't know. Which straw?
You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Or what about those coconut hats? You know those coconut hats that
the one that they wore with the look like a nipple on top?
Yeah.
Those are hard to come by. You have to make them out of paper mache.
Barongs. We should wear barongs on this day.
Okay. Barongs is a little formalish, but sure.
Well, because we know it's formalish.
Yeah, so we want to give it to them to make it non-formalish because it's our formal attire. I don't know if we want to give it to the world as something they would wear like as a goofy thing. I mean,
I think, you know
what I'm saying? I don't know. Like Mexicans didn't give them the formal attire. That we pretty much dress like peasants when we do Mexican stereotype. And I feel worse the more I talk about it. Shoot. And then Irish people, unless you dress like a leprechaun, you don't dress formally.
Yeah. One party we did miss out on was the one where everyone has to dress like a leprechaun, known as Leprechaun.
Right. The one that sounded like leprechaun.
Yeah, you thought it was leprechaun.
I was like, why are you joking to people with leprosy? That's so wrong. When you say it slow enough, it sounds like leprechaun. So.
Because we did a Santa Con in December,
right? And
this year, this time of the year, it's Leprechaun,
right? Where
it's a bar crawl.
I thought you guys were definitely going to do that.
It's on the same day as 20 other things we could have went to.
Okay, because I know you guys had a good time at Santa Con, so I thought you were like locked in for Leprechaun.
But that's like all day thing. You start it, in the morning and you all day doing it.
Okay.
So by doing that, you're tied to that, and we couldn't do any of the other things going on, which we wanted to do. Well, I did. Like I said, I was busy all day yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
What did you do?
Yesterday,
I don't know.
Yesterday, I was actually kind of reconnecting with my college organization, the Filipino American Student Association at Old Dominion University. So that was the fun part of my weekend. We had our 25th anniversary ball, so that was really cool. Just hanging out with them and seeing how our group has evolved over time.
Okay.
Yeah. You were there. What do you think of it?
It was all right.
Yeah.
I was just there for a free meal, but hey.
Didn't you feel a nostalgia or anything like that? No. Okay, never mind.
I wasn't really.
You weren't into it? Beyond the seeing your friends and all? Even that?
Because I see so many of them all the time.
Okay.
Who was there that we didn't see, that we don't see all the time?
That I haven't seen within the last year or so?
See, that's the problem.
There was one girl that I don't see very often, and yeah, that was it. That was pretty much.
The girl I know?
She was there with a new partner.
Oh, we'll talk about that after.
Yeah, that's something different.
Because it didn't hit me until after. Actually, this morning I woke up and like, hold up, wait, something's different.
How much were you drinking?
Something in the world is different.
I was about to say something, then she walked right to me, so I couldn't say anything to you.
But
yeah, but anyway, never mind.
But even her, I saw her
not
too long ago.
I haven't seen her in years, so never mind. But yeah. But so the fact that you already see these people all the time didn't really, so it wasn't a big reunion type thing for you.
No.
Okay. I even though I've seen a lot of them, to me, with cool, they were all together in one place. Usually that happens like at a wedding or something, where it's maybe by accident at a fiesta. But for the group, it was kind of cool to me. So
see, that's the thing. I do go to a lot of like fiestas. I do go to a lot of parties.
So you're a real social guy. So you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I see all of these people and all these other things.
Yeah. Okay. I understand. I mean, I don't go to as many as you do, so I guess it was more special to me. So it was still, I thought it was cool.
Okay.
Yeah. We have a friend that he actually contacted me by Facebook, and he's like, "Hey, let's get all of our friends together and hang out, because I don't think we hang out very much anymore." And I'm like,
we just did that.
Yeah, I know. I told him you missed out on this event, and I see them all the time. So he wants to do a reunion, but basically he's the only one. Yeah.
So he's gonna come we're gonna have one of these parties, and then he's gonna say, "Isn't this great?" And Sarah's gonna be like, "I see all these people all the time."
I'm not gonna do that, but I'm just telling you, he wants to do something, and I'm like, yeah,
do what we do.
I told him, well, I was like pretty much saying we don't have to do anything formal like a reunion. We just need to tell people if you want to meet up. That's what we normally do. Just he doesn't normally join.
Is this our friend who comes down, visits the city without telling us?
No, this is a guy that.
Or do I know this guy?
Yeah, you do. He's a guy that is still local, but he just doesn't talk to us very much anymore. So he's a big guy like me. Kind of used to hang out with our student group.
Do I know this guy?
Yeah, you do. Okay. I don't want to go any further.
Okay.
But yeah, so it's just weird. It's just people have different perceptions based on how much they see other people. Like you and I, we see certain people a lot, whereas other people, it's been years. So.
Yeah. See, I mean, it's the thing about perception. Because I say this all the time. Like, especially with you. Yeah. A lot of times you think, everyone knows about this thing. I'm like, everyone that knows about this thing.
Right.
Kind of deal. And like other people, you're in your little world. There's a whole other little world that's not connected to your little world. So, I mean, it's like, without getting too political.
Here we go. When you start out with that, it's going to be political. So.
No, but I'm saying, like, in your little world, a lot of people are saying, hey, Donald Trump is an idiot. Who the hell would vote for him? You know, like that. And he's like, I can't see why people would vote for him, kind of thing, right? Uh-huh. And then there's another little world somewhere else. They're like, oh man, why is not the world voting for Donald Trump, or kind of thing? I mean, and
Oh no, I understand.
I mean,
especially with politics.
Yeah.
I get that.
It's a whole. I mean, I was talking to a guy last week, and he's all into it. I'm like, I was like, dude, you gotta like open your eyes. Don't get out of your little world, dude.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm not saying one's right, one's wrong.
Right.
I'm just saying this guy only sees his little world.
Yeah, in politics, like you only watch a channel that goes according to your politics, like, and you only talk to people that share your same views. You're not going to really expand your understanding of other people. I understand what you're saying.
On another subject,
yeah,
a lot of times you will hear a song, and be like, "Ew, what the hell are they saying? Ooh, this is weird." Yeah, and I know a whole bunch of other people who hear the song. It's like, man, that is like the greatest song ever.
That's true. Yeah, I know. That's happened many times.
Yeah, and you're like, ooh, how do you guys listen to this? And
right.
Yeah.
Yeah. I readily admit to that because it happens a lot. It happened, the first time it happened, I'm like, what? They don't think the same way I do. I'm like, oh, never mind. I could be even the minority in the whole thing, so that's fine.
Exactly.
Yeah, I get it. It happens a lot now, so I've learned to accept it.
Yeah, a lot of times you're like, ooh, I heard this new I don't know, new song.
Uh-huh.
And everyone's like,
yeah, we've been listening to that for like last year.
I'm sick of that song already.
Yeah. What some people that I talk to are like, I've never heard this song either. So they're like, it's a spectrum. So and I'm not
saying that you should know this stuff. I'm just saying you should be open to this stuff. There's a difference.
No, I'm not sure what you're getting at now.
I'm trying to think of something more specific than music, but I can't.
Okay.
But I'm just saying, like I don't expect you to not know the newest Fetty Wap song.
You don't expect me to know?
No, I don't expect you to know a Fetty Wap or a Young Thug or
right, because that's not my music choice.
But when you do hear it, I don't want you saying, "Ooh, what's that noise?" I want you to say, "Ooh, this is different. Why do people like it?" There's a difference.
Yeah. Okay. All right. I mean, yeah, I get what you're saying. Be open to other people's preferences. I get that. I mean, I'm allowed to my own reaction, of course, but I'm not gonna, criticize other people for having a different view of the same music. Is that what we're trying to get to?
Yeah, that's why I want to get off of the music thing. I can think
it's like, all right, sure.
When I think of a better example,
we'll get back to it.
I'll bring it up again.
We'll revisit this topic at a later date or later time. I don't know.
Table it for now.
Very well. Consider it tabled.
Oh man, what else? What else is out there? What else is going on there, Sterno?
Have you started watching the new season of Daredevil that just came out recently?
Yeah, I started it. Did you finish it already?
No.
What? It came out 2 days ago. You're not done yet.
I slacked off. I'm only on episode 9. I meant to finish it last night, but I was tired. So, yeah.
I know, because you were living life, right? you had a life to live. You were doing things. You couldn't watch it all.
Yeah, it's funny because I was at that event you were talking about.
If you were at that event, you would have finished everything.
No, but the two parents were there and they had their kids, and they're kind of talking to their one son about like, hey, I can't believe you watched 9 episodes of Daredevil. And then I go, I did too. And they're like, okay, you can talk to your uncle about it. That's pretty much it. So I guess I'm on par with a teenage kid in my viewing habits for Daredevil, which is actually very good. So,
it is good.
Yeah, I get caught in the story. I want to keep going.
Yeah,
so that's
but
what
it just came out. Spread your viewing. I'm not saying don't binge it in one day.
I didn't binge it in one day.
Yeah, but you would have if you had time.
Well, I didn't.
I think you're proud when you do that. You seem like you're proud that
I'm happy that I got the whole story.
That you can watch everything in one sitting.
I'm happy about it. I don't know about proud, but happy about it. Yeah. I like being able to go from, when there's a story cliffhanger, I don't have to wait to the next one. So
I like not sitting at home for 14 hours watching TV. I like to go out and do things, live life.
Yeah.
Go to celebrate St. Patrick's, driving of the snakes.
Drinking my water since I can't drink alcohol.
Don't matter. I've met a lot of girls over the last week. I'm like, yo, you're not Irish. I'm not Irish. Hey, we're celebrating together, kind of thing.
Okay.
I'm like, wow. I've we went to this one thing. I don't want to diss it because it was a good time, but it was an art thing. It was artsy. Let's just say it was artsy. It was an artsy crowd. Very. The main thing in this artsy crowd was a documentary about plants and how.
Oh, you went to that? Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
And how the plants are the driving nature of these people in the documentary.
Okay.
And some of the people are weird. Let's just say that. A good friend of mine did the documentary.
Yeah.
Good friend of mine. And I'm proud of the dude. The documentary was awesome. But some of the people are weird. Some of the people in the thing are weird.
Let me hide my shock. Okay, go ahead.
Well, we're at this thing.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the artsy girls is someone who I've sort of hit on. I've been flirting with.
Okay,
let's just say that.
Right. Okay.
And man, she was. I flirt with her in another setting. Let's just say that, not in this artsy world, but she just happens to be in this artsy thingy, and she was part of it. And
okay.
I'll show you a picture of her later, because
yeah.
Because I was like, wow, we're hanging out. Oh, you're screw Daredevil.
Okay. I'm sure Daredevil even crossed her mind.
It'll be there later.
It's on Netflix. I can watch it later.
Let me hit on the girl who's hot. Me and there's more to the story. I can't talk about it online.
Yeah, there's something you can't give away too much.
I'm worried she might get back to her.
Yeah, don't go too far with that.
Some way. Yeah, and she would be embarrassed.
I mean, we never know who listens to our show. We've gotten surprised before.
The girl's white too, but
you don't know. She knows. She'll find out about. You do a podcast? Let me listen to every episode, starting with the most recent.
It's bitten me in the ass a couple of times already.
Yeah, me too.
So
people come up to me and start this conversation like based on what I said in the podcast. And you know that I always I tend to forget what we even talk about sometimes.
Yeah, and I like to embellish.
Sometimes we argue just to argue for fun's sake. I mean, I know we don't necessarily have like really. I mean, we don't always agree, but we don't always argue like we do on the show. We just because it's fun. It's what we do.
I know. I remember one time I was at a bar, not too long ago, and someone kept buying me drinks. And I'm like, why is this person buying me this drink? Because one time I said this drink on the podcast tasted good. I don't even remember what it was, but it was not something I normally drink.
Oh.
And they're like, here you go. Here's another one. And they're like, I know you like this. I'm like, okay, thank you.
I don't even remember you talking about drinks you like on the podcast. So
this is like last month.
Oh, okay.
All right. Let's do a Tagalog word of the day.
Okay, this is the part of the show where we educate our listeners on the Filipino language. Neither Boogie nor I are actual native speakers of Filipino or Tagalog. So if we get one aspect of the word incorrect, like its pronunciation, grammatical usage, this definition, connotation, some other thing, feel free to let us know because we really value your feedback. But just keep in mind that this part of the show is really just for entertainment and for promoting the Filipino culture. It's not really, we're not a grammatical podcast, so that's, leave that there. So if you want to tell us something, feel free, but don't make us feel bad if we get it wrong because we're sensitive people and sensitive people take things to heart. So, Boogie, do you have a word?
No.
No, okay.
I was trying to think of something that's like holiday-ish, but all the holiday ones are very, Maligayang Pasko or
how about Lasing? Did I be that one already?
Yeah, we've used like 3 times already.
Because we talk about alcohol a lot. Okay. I forgot that we used it. Yeah, but now that you say that, yeah, we have used
also, I mean, I'm not making this a word, but earlier when we were talking about labing dalawa.
So we give a whole little.
No, but June is also Junio in Tagalog.
Right.
So it'd be labing dalawa.
De Junio?
Yeah, Sa Junio.
Sa Junio. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I put day like Spanish. But yeah, I would just try to make it, because Cinco de Mayo is short. So, but labing dalawa, kind of fits into that compact.
Yeah. So let's go with Hapon.
Hapon.
Have we used that one yet?
I don't think.
Or Umaga.
I know we've used Umaga. I think we've done like
morning.
Yeah, I think like what do you call it? Like good morning. I forgot what.
Magandang umaga.
Yeah, magandang umaga. Of course, you can say magandang hapon too. So
yeah, which is afternoon.
Right.
You want to make hapon our word of the day?
Sure. Let's go ahead and make hapon our word of the day.
Hapon.
Yeah, hapon.
Magandang hapon.
Good afternoon. So yeah.
Alas 4. Magandang araw. No, that'd be early morning. Alas 4 a.m.
I was like, what are you? Are you confusing
Madaling araw is like early morning.
I
don't know if you knew that.
Yeah, okay.
All right. Anything else?
No, I think I'm good.
Make sure you visit our website, www.city-gang.com.
Or email us at thesinigang@gmail.com.
Follow us on Twitter at thesinigang.
Find us on Facebook on facebook.com/thesinigang. Or look for us on YouTube. We have videos up there. Look for us using our URL, www.cine-gang.com, and you should be able to find us. So until next time, it's Sterno Supernova.
And this is El Boogie, the Elemental One, saying thanks for listening and
Sige na. What was that drink anyway? That you were drinking? I mean, I'm not gonna give you. It's like
Midori something. Midori sour. Not even a Midori sour. It was something.
Midori sour.
There was Midori in it.
Huh.
I don't remember what it was.
Okay. You good?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Thanks for watching. Tune back in for the next episode. Until then, take care. Adios.